Hi guys, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. Let's see what we can get a message for you. From the divine channels for me and using the cards. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection, protecting me from any and all encumbrances, blockages, enemies, and adversaries, morning, noon, and night, whether I'm coming or going. All of my codons and molecular structure, my Akashic records, all are favorable and protected. Please consult anybody who is in need at this time. Thank you, Divine. This is for the general reading. Golden Child is at the bottom of the deck. I keep getting child energy. I don't know. We'll see what this is about. Do we want to do the Celtic cross? No, we're going to do the progressive. This came out before. Arrest warrant. Time is up. Time is running out on this arrest warrant. Somebody here is going to be arrested. Time's running out. We have will and testament. Something about a will and testament is involved. We got somebody is tormented over this. Tormented. A season to remember. So maybe somebody's past Christmas or something that was a good time for them, a season to, or divination is at the bottom of the deck. Hmm. Hey, divine. What are we talking about? Divine, what are we talking about? I'm very curious about this arrest warrant. Somebody has had an arrest warrant about something they were supposed to do to a will, maybe, or something they did to a will and testament. Let's see, what is this wanted about, Divine? What is wanted arrest made? This is somebody missed an opportunity. Blended pleasure, 4 of Cups. Luna in Cancer. So somebody's moon is in Cancer here. July 12th through July 21st. Somebody was arrested, possibly with those significant dates and times. But this is also time ran out for something here. And right next to it is time running out. So what is this time running out, Divine? Time is running out on this wealth, this inheritance, 10 of Discs. Time ran out on this. Mercury in Virgo, September 12th to September 22nd is significant here. Time's running out for somebody to do something here. To have you arrested, maybe? Huh? Will and Testament. It could be, because we have inheritance and will and testament. Strife, Saturn and Leo. So there could be a Leo that's experiencing some karma here. They have to fight something for this will. They're getting some pushback or competing ideas with regards to this will. And this is a Princess of Cup, tormented. The letter M may be significant. This could be an apology or like, the Ace of Cups, something about an apology. Somebody wants to apologize to you. A season to remember, and this is the Emperor. A season to remember, the letter B or N or O or I, something, I don't know, Bony, Maroni, I don't know. But a season to remember for an Emperor here. Is this also, Four of Cups is also the card of blended pleasure. So somebody here might have done something against another person, but gave them some kind of pleasure. You know what I mean? Like, that made them happy to see that, to see whatever they did to someone else. Okay? Person may have had arrest warrants or have arrest warrants. It just says wanted. Somebody wanted. This is this Knight of Wands energy. Somebody who is comes and goes, doesn't stay in one place an awful length of time, in and out of people's lives, uh, starts a fire and then leaves. That's a lot of times with the Knight of Wands. They may have had an arrest warrant out on them, I don't know. And then we have the World card. Time ran out, a cycle closed for this inheritance or this money, a lot of money. Yeah, because we have the Knight of Coins. Somebody is fighting to slow this up. Whatever this is that time's running out for, they want to slow it up. Torment. This is the King of Swords. This King of Swords may be tormenting someone to apologize, or vice versa. They may have to apologize for something, or be coming toward you with an apology. This could be a law official, somebody that's tormented over having to apologize, that's for sure. This is the Five of Clubs. So this is, I don't know, it looks like some kind of fighting with regards to a father, an emperor, fight over a father, fight over an emperor. A season to remember. What the heck? Are people competing for this emperor? This is the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Very mindful. This looks like a rejection, either from or given to this Queen of Swords, though. And this has to do with um, somebody giving them money. Somebody giving them money or them wanting money from this person. Why? I don't know. I'm also seeing time running out for someone to come back around that missed out on doing something to you or something. You see, this hand is up. This is like somebody stamping you with something, arrest warrant. I don't know. Branding you. Maybe, there are sick people in the world. Honest to God, I watch Long Crime all the time. There are some sick people in the world. There are people that brand people, believe it or not. Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands? This is an illusion. This person was casting an illusion, or they were lying, not being honest. And this is somebody here, this could be Leo, or somebody has to have the strength to deal with this Ten of Discs or this inheritance, and time is running out. They might have done something in the past that they're reluctant to face you with. This is the Star card. This is something about them wanting to slow up your celebrity status because of this will and testament. Somebody is fighting it. So they want to slow up your celebrity status or your wish or your healing. Tormented. This group here that work with the King of Swords or employed, they employed this King of Swords. You see, this is a couple here. See the couple? I'm using the Rider-Waite. We have the couple here. They employed this person in some way, this King of Swords here, to offer you something, some apologetic or some nonsense, and they're tormented by it because it's going to be announced that they were fighting you for they were fighting with the emperor or something they were doing with their father or for their father or with their father. I don't know the truth. It is coming out though. It's coming out. Do I want the world to know? Something that someone was doing with their father, for their father, or with their father. Maybe they were trying to torment you, or now they're tormented by this behavior. I mean, seriously, take your ridiculousness somewhere else. All right, the moon. Some subscribers have hell to pay. There's hell to pay for this with regards to somebody casting an illusion to have you. This was staged to have you rejected, this or that, one thing or another. Yeah, time's running out. Curse is reversed. Okay, on this will. Somebody may have cursed this person's will, and so that you couldn't get to it that way. I don't know. But here we have, does not make sense. Bad investment. This person's tormented look does not make sense. It don't make dollars. It don't make sense. Bad investment. It's a group of people here who hired this King of Swords to do something to you, whoever he is, in whatever capacity. All right, so here's the announcement. When we are no longer able to change the situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. Victory. So this person, whatever way they're describing you, the people you know don't have any, like, they're like, this is so wild. What are you talking about? This person clearly doesn't know you at all. And time is running out for them to do something to you. So they paid this King of Swords, did they? They did something with this King of Swords. They got together and said, can you do this? And, they showed them a letter or some kind of document, maybe the notary. Maybe the notary. Holy cow, look. This is a collaboration, but this is a couple. And look, he has a little thing, like a little stamp thing. This could be the notary. This could be the King of Swords who notarized this or did something here that he was paid to do. And it didn't make sense. Maybe, this is the King of Swords. It's very unlikely that the King of Swords, like being so factual as we say the King of Swords is, like, that doesn't make sense, does it? What is this hell to pay about, Divine? Five of Cups. They regret something here. Hell to pay, regret. This or that, Six of Cups. Someone from your past, a child, past. This could be anybody from the past. Time is running out here. Pleasure, it says, in Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio. So this could be a Scorpio as well. But something ran out. November 2nd to November 12th is significant. In Hell to Pay, we have October 23rd through November 1st. Something can happen. And now we have the Six of Dicks. Ah, Six of Discs. Okay? Material success. Luna in Taurus. Moon in Taurus. May 1st through May 10th this may come about. Okay? Six of Discs. Something is being handed over. Money, something here. Because this person was reversed. Justice. Oh my gosh. Look at justice. And it says it doesn't make sense. This group, maybe this King of Swords is looking at this group and saying this doesn't make sense. I don't know. There's an apology possibly coming from the justice system or someone in the courts when we are no longer able. Yeah, Prince of Wands. This is the announcement. And look, he's in like a little mini chariot. So this is like, as soon as this gets announced, I'm like, look at the bottom of his vehicle, like the fire, like somebody's ready to go. July 12th through August 11th, someone may move, seriously move. Or this may be broadcasted that because we do have broadcasted on both sides of this as to why somebody was fighting with you. A season to remember, oh Chihuahua, Ace of Cups. This may have to do with a child, a baby, a new love offer. Somebody may be shocked about this child, this Empress, this pregnancy for money may be shocking to a child. This may have been somebody who got pregnant. You may be older now and finding out that your parent got pregnant with a child for money. Like I was getting some weird thoughts in my meditations that maybe somebody here had a child with someone in their family. And that's the big secret. There we have the Empress and the Seven of Wands having to defend a pregnancy. Like there's questionables about this child. It's not the child's fault. People are supposed to be responsible adults. The heck? What is this Five of Cups, please, Divine? Somebody regrets this. They regret that they wanted that you defended yourself, that they didn't know. They regret that they pushed you away. Okay? What is this Six of Cups about? Somebody may have threatened somebody to put them in jail or something if they bothered with you. This is a choice that was made in the past, Gemini energy, but this is some choice that was made in the past. Either you can have this choice, this or that. You can have your children, or you can have this person, but you can't have us both. That's what somebody was telling them. And there was like money involved. Time is running out in the past. Something here. And then we have the Ten of Wands or the Ten of Clubs. And this is a heavy burden for someone that they have to give up this lifestyle or something within a will because justice is coming to the true Empress. Okay. And the what this person is finding out in the future, if they're working for a court or something that they're, oh my gosh, this is somebody maybe undercover. Like these people came to this person and said, can you do this? And they said, well, yeah. And they said, this doesn't make sense. Because the King of Swords, I can't get it out of my head. King of Swords is usually very factual. If it doesn't make sense to them, I don't think they did it. Yeah, this is the emperor at the bottom is making this announcement. This person's becoming a father and this person's becoming a mother, or justice is served for both the empress and the emperor in whatever way. Because we do have the emperor here. This emperor is bringing justice to this empress. That's what the announcement is. This is the announcement. People were fighting. They didn't want you to know that this emperor, this could be a father, somebody paternal in your family, could be a father, an uncle, a godfather, a grandfather. Um, it could even be a husband that passed away, an ex. It could be any male person that had an emperor status in your life, if when you were, when you are, or as you feel, is the empress. Okay, this person was significant. You thought that you were on the same page, and at one time maybe you were. I don't know, because now his back is turned towards you. But this is something that's going to come out. That's going to be a revelation of some sort, and it's the truth, whatever it is. Like I said, two of hearts. Somebody is finding out the truth about something here. Yes, they are. We got the Ace of Swords twice and the Ace of Cups in the middle. So this is the truth about a pregnancy, maybe. This is somebody who went undercover, find out something about some inheritance, or what was the deal here with this or that. You can't have both. There goes the confirmation, my phone. But here's, yeah, let's see what we're talking about. Divine. What's the Seven of Clubs? Somebody, look, I swear that's the Seven of Wands equivalent to the Seven of Clubs is the Seven of Wands. This is somebody who, the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, are, they may regret here that they pushed you away because there was hell to pay for lying to possibly a Knight of Wands, or lying about somebody's promiscuity or something. They're wanted. There's arrest warrants out for this couple, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. That's a King of Swords. King of Swords is here though, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is somebody who this or that. Somebody here stole something that they stole or lied about with regards to a choice in the past when they were held back, or they were pulled back, or, yeah, this is the Queen of Cups who is burdened by the curse is reversed. Somebody is letting go of a burden for this Queen of Cups, possibly an Aquarius. Somebody's trying to slow up some will and testament. Curse is reversed. And this is this Empress who's married, who is going to court. Somebody's saying this doesn't make any sense, but this person wanted a house and a marriage and all of that. So they didn't care how they got it. They didn't care if they didn't earn it. They would just take it. I'll just take it. You know, they don't have no look, because now this emperor is like going, oh my gosh, this person is going to make me a dad, right? And have the marriage and whatever. And whoever this person ended up with torments the heck out of them. Like they don't make sense. They gibberish. They don't make sense when they talk. And they're pregnant with this person's child, mind you. And this person's tormented by it. And it has something to do with um, you healing. Like the more you heal, the more this person steps out of the bubble of what's not real, the reality bubble that they made for themselves that doesn't really exist. And now more and more and more, they're not able to escape this what they did here, okay? For a King of Swords and a Queen of Wands. And this is there's warrants out for these people's arrests. They regret they did this, but they did it. And there's nothing that can change that. Nothing that can change that. And what they did was they may have they took an inheritance here. And this person's like, you know, possibly this King of Swords may want to apologize that they even worked with this group or with this Empress in court. Yeah, because somebody's really upset now. When you are no longer able to change a situation, you change yourself. And this person's really upset because you changed. And they've got all this other stuff going on. Don't, it's not even about you. This person needs to look at their family and take care of that and leave you out of it. But no, they look at you as like, how dare you have what I don't have? And I don't, even if they have they could have the nicest wife in the world, but they will take it out on this wife. Something that because of some status that you have that they don't, because they have a regular housewife or whatever, and they wanted this greatness. And but at the time you weren't good enough to be, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what? So they're really upset about that because they're going to be a dad left out in the cold. See, this person's getting some information that they've got to leave. Maybe they're getting some kind of a little bit of money here or something, to get them on their journey here with the Knight of. But yeah, because somebody here wants to move on. This Empress actually does. They're going to jail here, but they want to move on before the crap hits the fan. But if they do so, they won't have any money to do it. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I'm going to leave the reading there and I'm going to thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. I really appreciate you watching my channel and subscribing if you care to. I would like that. But if you don't, maybe down the road, I don't know. Also, people that support me on Patreon, thank you so, so much. And I will see you next time. Peace.